Sagittarius, I feel like I'm always getting these missing you messages when it comes to love. I don't know if there's someone in your past that is just really in your energy and they're missing you, or there's someone in your past that you are really missing. But we have another one of those messages when it comes to love about missing you and a theme of nostalgia from the past. We have picture out here, and it says, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So I love the final part of that. Make new memories, okay? And whatever you are thinking about, whatever this is, whoever this is, it's been having an interesting effect on your emotions. I'm picking that up because you have grounding out here, and it says stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance is having an impact on, I'm just going to say it, Sagittarius, you feeling confident about moving forward, moving on. We're going to get some tarot cards out here to see what this is about, and also get some advice out here for you. But there's something you're holding on to, or probably overly processing, that is in the past now. And again, it's likely having an impact on your now, your present, moving on and moving forward. Cut down is beneath the deck here, and it says cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So that stop the pattern is important too for those of you where you feel like you're kind of in this cycle of thinking about the past. It's having an impact on now, kind of like making you show up as like the Four of Cups, where you're like really guarded because you got some past stuff that you're still processing through, but maybe not sure about how to properly navigate through fully processing it. It's time to stop the pattern. But also there's a theme here that I want to speak to as well. It says silent treatment on the bottom of that cut down card. And so it could be that whoever you're dealing with right now, it's not that you're thinking about someone else from the past, but maybe you're still working through the residual of a past argument or a past situation that's happened, and it's still got your heart. You're still in your mind about it, and maybe you're not talking about it or communicating about it, but it's still definitely in your energy and having an impact on the connection and on the relationship. Let's get some tarot cards out here, and then we'll get some advice, and then I'll leave you alone and you can keep scrolling. All right, if anyone is DMing you, messaging you, pretending to be me, friend, it is not. Please report them and block them, and don't give anybody any money. Just don't do that, okay? I don't think you would, Sagittarius. I know your vibe. You know what's up, so I'm proud of that. But just ignore them, report them, block them, whatever you want to do, but it is not me. All right, so God, angel, spirit guides, overall vibe related to Sagittarius and love right now. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. All right, so this is about being open and honest with yourself about what's happening in your connection, what it is that you want, because you're questioning it. You're questioning the connection, and you're questioning this connection because you're wondering if what you're putting in is actually being returned to you. Now, this can look like time, effort, money. We have pentacles here. Energy, your currency, what you're putting into the connection. Right now at this time, you're like, okay, everything, stop, wait, hold up. Am I really getting the return on the investment of this particular connection? And for some of you, that's what's got you thinking about the past, right? Maybe there's someone from the past where you didn't have to put as much energy into it and you got more. Maybe that's how you're perceiving it right now, because you're going through something. Or maybe you're thinking about whatever it is. Sometimes when we're going through something challenging right now in a connection, it can be the past always looks brighter than what it really was, right? Because we're going through something challenging right now. But whatever is happening right now, you're at that place where it's time to wake up to the truth of what this is. Wake up to the calling of what your spirit is trying to alert you to. It's about time, energy. Are you dealing with someone right now who's selfish with their time, with their giving, with their love? Or do they not prioritize you the right way? Because again, you're looking at this connection and wondering, is it actually growing, right? Are we, again, this is you, Sagittarius, in love. What I've learned about you in life, working with Sagittarius people, having Sagittarius friends in my family, you're really good when there's someone that you're really into, and you've decided that you are dedicated and you are loyal and you give. You really are a very romantic, giving person if it's right. And so it just kind of feels like you're revisiting some of that right now. You're wondering, is this person worth my giving? Is this something that I really want to grow with this person? Now let's get some advice out here, then I'll get out your face and let you get on about your morning, evening, afternoon. God, angels, spirit guides for my amazing Sagittarius here. What advice do you have for their understanding, for their peace, for their growth, for their love, for their joy when it comes to love, God, angel, spirit guides? What advice do you have so they can have those things that they truly desire that's in their heart? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see. Let's see here. Wow. Okay. All right. What do you know? Six of Pentacles again, okay? This is about give and take. When it comes to you in love, Sagittarius, this feels like you are deserving of, you know, what you want. That you are deserving of the love that you desire, okay? Now, God, angel, spirit guides, guide me in this because I want to say all of this tenderly. This is not for all of you, this message that I'm about to say, but this is really important for those of you who need to hear this. So please hear me. There is some type of toxicity in this connection. Now, this could be a pattern that's not helpful. It could be temptation. It could be, you know, some hedonistic stuff, you know, that's joyful, but in some way it has some weird, ugly consequence. Because there's conflict here too. And it's like spirit wants there to be an end to this. Now, it could be related to emotional control, like someone using their emotions to control you or someone else. And it's hard. Like this is a hard energy to be in, Sagittarius. And so I would say that for this particular reading, the advice came out first. Excuse me. You reviewing if your time, effort, money, dedication, love is worth this connection is really good right now, because there's something happening in this connection where there's a cycle that feels toxic and painful and uncertain and controlling, maybe even, that's causing someone to show up upside down in their love, okay, with the King of Cups out here. So that means, you know, making decisions that are emotional. That could be using, again, emotional control, because we have a controlling energy here. And it kind of feels like, you know, in order for you to have balance, okay, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, a balance, rebalance, and whatever you want, right, in your home, in your finances, in love, in general, to have that rebalance here, it's going to have to, something is going to have to give. You're going to have to put an end to this toxicity, this addiction, this controlling behavior, this, you know, whatever that has that fear, lack at the base of it that causes conflict, right? The conflict being, you know, emotions are upside down, someone being a little bit, you know, emotionally possibly, you know, abusive, you know what I'm trying to say here. So something has to end. Okay, this is the last important thing that I'll say, and I'll keep encouraging your spirit as I close. But in order for anything, Sagittarius, to start again, to open up, to be beautiful in our lives, I mean anything, any new cycle, any new opportunity, for anything to happen in our lives new, a door has to close. So new beginnings happen after something else has ended, okay? Endings are beautiful. Endings are beautiful because that means that we graduate, we mature, we come out of something so something else can happen and grow. And so something has to give. There's something that has to stop, that has to come to a close. And then you start off with judgment being out here. You know, it's too much on the table. There's too much that has been exposed and seen and real to ignore anymore. And so there has to be a shutting down of whatever this is that you know you're uncomfortable with. you're dissatisfied with, and letting that go. And sometimes it's just boundaries, right? It does not always mean that you have to let the whole connection go or relationship go. It just might mean that it's time to talk about the fear. It's time to talk about the controlling behaviors. It's time to talk about the things that's bringing you a sense of pain, okay? Maybe with this person or maybe outside of that, right? Whatever you need. But whatever it is, it feels like judgment is now. Like right now, it's time to cut out the nonsense. We're not going backwards. We're doing something about this by closing this down so that rebalance can happen, flow can happen in the connection or just in your life in general. That is what I have for you, my lovely Sagittarius, and I hope I get to see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care. Bye.